Hey first grade, it's Miss Grace here. Hey guys, today in math we're going to be talking about equal shares. I know that you talked about this yesterday and you were splitting shapes into two equal parts and you were calling them halves and you had different names for those. Today we're going to be talking about fourths. And just to give you a little hint, in that word fourths, you might see the word four. And that's because when you split something into four equal parts, you can call them fourths. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, is how to split shapes up equally into four equal parts and different names that we have for that. So just a reminder, whenever we're doing equal shares and you are dividing a shape up, you need to make sure that each of those parts you're dividing it into are equal, or they are the same. That's the only way that this works, okay? And we'll show you a couple examples of how that doesn't work sometimes and how you have to be careful about that. So as you see on my board here, I have a couple different shapes that we're going to practice splitting up. And the first one I'm going to start with is the rectangle. And you see I have four rectangles up there, and that's because you can actually divide shapes into fourths many different ways. So I'm going to show you with the rectangle how I might divide it up to share that with four different people. So let's pretend today that that rectangle is a cracker, okay? This is a rectangle. That's the shape of this cracker. So now I want you to put your imagination caps on. Pretend that that is my cracker, and I have three other friends I need to share that with, so that's four altogether. So here's one way that I might split that cracker up. So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to be really careful to make sure that those are all the same shape. So maybe if I try this one more time, I can get them even more equal. Good. Now if you look at that, all those little shapes I made on the inside, those are all rectangles and they're all pretty much the same size, right? So that's how I know I split it into equal shares. So let's talk about some different names for this part. So I'm only going to talk about the part I'm eating. This one is my piece of the cracker. So I could call that 1/4. That's one name for the part that I'm going to eat. So I'm going to stick that over here. Okay? I could also call my piece a quarter. That's a quarter of the cracker, so I can call it a quarter. So I'm also going to stick that over here. And the last name we have for equal shares, whenever we split into four pieces, for my piece would be 1 out of 4 parts. Because if you look at that cracker, I'm only taking one piece out of the 4 parts that we split it up into. So I could call it that as well. So real quick, let me show you some other ways I might split that cracker up for my friends and I to share. Maybe I draw my line this way. And if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, I still split it into 4 equal pieces. So this one right here, maybe the top one, that's going to be my fourth of the cracker. Okay, let me show you another way. Look how I split the rectangle up. Are those all the same shapes? Those are all little rectangles that I made. Are they all about the same size? I tried my best. They're pretty much equal, okay? So I know that I split it into 4 equal shares. So my piece, I'll get maybe this quarter of the rectangle. Now let me show you a way that might be incorrect. See if you can figure out why. So I split it into 4 parts. Do you know why that would not be 4 equal shares? Look at those shapes. I split it into 4 different triangles, right? Okay, they're all 4 triangles, but do those triangles look the same as each other? Look at this triangle. He has a really long side and then 2 short sides. He's pretty long. Look at that triangle. He's actually really tall. He has 2 longer sides and then a short side. Are those triangles the same? No, they're not equal. So that one I cannot count as an equal share, okay? So that one was not split equally. Now guys, we don't just have to split rectangles. I know that was the cracker, that was the shape of the cracker I was doing, but I want to show you really quick how to do a circle and how I could do a square, okay, and how we can show that they are equal. So for my circle, if you think ahead, if I try and split it this way, that's not going to work because my shapes are not going to be the same. So for my circle, I'm just going to split them just like this. I split them equally into 4 different parts. All of those shapes that I made, they look pretty much the same, almost like fat pizza slices, right? This could be a pizza that I'm sharing with 3 other people. So my piece, maybe I take this one right here, and I've only colored in 1 piece out of the 4 pieces that are making up that circle. So I could call my piece 1 out of 4 parts, okay? Last, I have a square. So that's going to be kind of just like that rectangle. I could choose different ways to split that one up, okay? And maybe for this one, maybe I go sideways to split this one up, okay? Do those look like the same shape? I split it into 4 different rectangles, right? Really long and skinny rectangles, and they're all about the same size, so I know that they're equal. So maybe my piece is this one right here. And remember, I could call it 1/4, I could call it 1/4, or I could call it 1 out of 4 parts. That's what I could call my piece. So friends, when you're drawing shapes, you can look to see if they're equal by seeing if you made the same shape and if it's about the same size. You just have to try your best, okay? But maybe you have a piece of paper and you have to split this paper up by cutting it. Okay, so what you could do is you could cut it into 4 pieces. So here's what I did. I cut my paper into 4 different pieces. You want to know how you can check if it's equal? I'm going to take 2 of them. I'm going to put them on top of each other. And as you can see, they fit so nicely right on top of each other. Maybe I'll put them up like that so you can see. There's not a lot of overlap with those. So I know that I've made them equal because I can tell they're the same size. There's no overlap coming over the top. Okay guys, you can always go back to this video and watch how we made 4ths, and I want you to do those activities that are on the next slide and share them with your teacher to show how you're making 4ths. Okay, good luck guys!